Hello everyone. My guest tonight is winner of Mrs. Bharat Ohio 2019, Roshna. Hello Roshna.
Hello, hi everyone.
How are you
So
Roshna? It's so nice
exciting to
to see
be back.
you. Looking very pretty.
You too. You're looking very beautiful as usual.
Thank you so much. So how are you?
I'm fine. Um, just after the pageant, it's been a long break, and I'm excited to get into South Asia. So preparing for that slowly, slowly. I know time runs fast, but
Ah,
yes, we're in good health.
how nice it is. It's really great to see you. It's a great journey what you have done. So we would like you to share your journey with our viewers. पहले तो आप ये बताइए इंडिया में आप कहाँ से हैं?
May India, may I come from the beautiful state Goa, which is famous
वाह
for its sun, sand, and beaches. It's like the paradise in India. So that's where I come from, and it's a state known for tourism and the inflow of different people. Like you talk about the neighboring states,
Mhm.
and of course, we have our own localites who are very hospitable. And Goa is known for having the ancient Portuguese architecture with churches which are like 300-year old. So it's got a rich history,
Wow,
and that's where I come from. It's a beautiful state.
beautiful, beautiful. I know, and people look forward to celebrate New Year Eve there in Goa, right? It's so
Yes,
much fun there.
correct. Because if you see Goa, it's like was under Portuguese reign for like several years. Even after independence, we got independence in 47.
Uh-huh.
But they were there till 61.
Hmm.
So to enter in Goa, you needed a passport at that point of time. So it
Oh,
was known like a foreign country for many of them, and they would just
wow.
want to go up. And again, because of churches and the localites being more on the Christian side, Christmas and New Year is celebrated on a larger scale. It's more
Yeah.
of pomp and galore, and it's the most happening time of the year.
Of
It's
course, yes. I totally agree with you. I can see the happiness and shine on your face taking place
yeah,
of Goa, that's
I can
amazing.
feel the beaches and the breeze. I can just feel as I'm talking. Have you been to Goa anytime?
No, I have to go there. I still miss that. I'm planning to celebrate New Year Eve. That's what my plan is because मैंने बहुत सुना है गोवा के बारे में and I think I should definitely go and celebrate one time at least. It's going to be fun.
Yes.
How nice. So, you have done your education in Goa, right? Your schooling and all, right? And what about your college and how you got married? Here or in India?
Yeah, well, being born and brought up in Goa,
Mm-hmm.
my whole school education is done in Vasco. That's a small city
Okay.
because Goa itself is a small state. So you will have the northern and the southern part of Goa.
Uh-huh.
And I was born and brought up in Vasco.
Okay.
And my engineering was to Goa College of Engineering, which is in another small city, which is called as Ponda.
Mm-hmm.
So there I did my engineering. After which I did my post graduation MBA through Symbiosis,
Mm-hmm.
and I started working.
Wow.
So worked for like 3 years. After which I got engaged, got married, moved to Bangalore, and working again there. And from there we came to US. And yes, when I was in India, I had my first child.
Mm-hmm.
I had support, so I didn't take a break. Came back to US, and along with my work, I had my second child. And that was the time I took a year break because it was a new place. And I think my kids needed me more. But after a year break, I resumed back to work, and yes, I am a software professional and happy to be a very busy mom with two kids.
How nice. See, this is the beauty of a woman, how she keeps a balance in the family and professional life. I really admire that part. It's so amazing.
I mean,
So
that
amazing.
you cannot put a stop anywhere. It's like an ongoing thing.
Yeah.
Even if you are a working mom, work and mom are totally two different aspects, and they will go hand in hand. It's up to you how you want to juggle with them and make peace with both, so that no one is overpowering, and that's when you're successful, or you can time yourself to be going, taking both hand in hand.
Awesome, awesome. So tell me, like, how you are into this fashion field. Engineering is like a lot of studies, and you are always looking in your books. You know, you don't have time for fashion and all because padai karna means it's taking a lot of time. Of course, yes.
Correct.
So, had you already had interest, or you just jumped into this like, okay, let me do it?
Well, see, Goa is a happening place.
Uh-huh.
And I had friends who were Christians, who were tall, skinny, and they were into fashion industry and they were always forward. I always felt, I wish I had that height, like 5'7" ish or 5'5". I also could model. I had that somewhere within me,
Mm-hmm.
but maybe my height was less, so I never gave it a try. But this happened accidentally during the December month, Christmas time, and that's when most of the Christian girls want vacation and they're the models. So there was a shortage of girls,
Okay.
and my elder sister's friend was a model. So
Mm-hmm.
she approached her asking, "Hey, would you be interested? Because we need models to walk for the ramp
Mm-hmm.
event going on during the Christmas, the happening event, and the stages are running at full capacity. There's music on the beach, everything, stuff like that." So they were running short on models. So my sister was not much inclined. So she asked me, and I was like, "Yeah, I would give it a
Of
try."
course.
Yeah, and I just jumped into it. I said, "I'll give it a try. This is an
Okay.
opportunity that's come my way, and I have been just somewhere behind my back thinking about it. So why not now?"
Of course.
And I went, and it was a very good experience. And after that, I got a little bit more frequent calls because whenever somebody couldn't make it, they wanted to put somebody just a filler, and I walked. And of course, I'm not a professional model, but I like doing it. Yes, that's how I got a break.
Yes, where there's a will, there's a way. Of course, yes, I totally agree that. And see, that helped you during your pageant. Like, how did you participate for the state pageant?
Again, this same thing. Growing up, you see so many pageants happening, Miss World, Miss Universe, and the same thing was in my mind, height, probably height. And whenever I had seen the forms, it was like 5'7" minimum,
Mm-hmm.
and they had blah 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 restrictions and
Yeah,
stuff like that. So that was like, oh, okay, I'm out, I'm out. But it was something inside me saying that, if I get a chance, I am jumping into it.
awesome.
And time went, I started working, got married, kids came by, and things got busy. And the Mrs. Bharat Ohio pageant just comes up, and I hear about it, and I'm like, is that, will I get a chance? Do you think I should go? I'm still having second thoughts. But then I said, if not now, when?
Of course, yes.
I have to take a leap. If you want your dreams come true, somewhere there where you should not feel, I wish I had tried that time. And I would say every woman in their life should try at least once. I mean, it's a once in a lifetime thing, and you will see the difference.
Sure.
See the difference. You participate, you become more refined, more finer person, and you know what there's an untapped personality within you that just comes out, and you feel the difference. So I
Sure.
feel participating in the pageant was a very smart decision, and in fact, I would tell every woman, if you get an opportunity, don't let it go. Go take it. Yes,
Of
that's
course, now you are provided with a platform where you can showcase your talent and let the world know about you. Why not? And I'm so happy that you have used this opportunity. That's really great. So, once you had told me something about your grandmom, right? She was a very strong woman and you are highly inspired by her. So, what was it all about? Can you share that with us, please?
yes. My grandmom, of course, she's no longer there, but this was way back, like
Mm-hmm.
25 years back. She had started the only school for girls during her time, and she had a Grah Udyog for women who, especially the widowed and the women who had husband, but they were like either drunkards or they wouldn't provide money for the household expenses. So that's when women used to come to her and ask for help, and they are a known family in the village. They are like you can say well established and kind of on the richer side.
Mm-hmm.
When the ladies would come and approach, you would feel that I should do something towards the ladies because it's unfair that the men go out just throw away the money, and the women are here with the kids suffering. So that's when she started this Braudio for the ladies, where they would do pickles and papads for their own living, and she would help them sell. And of course, the girls would kick in. The little girls, they would not go to school. So she said, "This is unfair again." So she started a school for only girls, and that's where these women would send their girls for studies. And this was way back. So that was something where she used to always tell, "Do good, give back to the community. You have riches, you have wealth, but when you give someone, that's when you feel the inner satisfaction." And I would say she's an inspiration for whatever I'm doing now, because even I'm involved in a lot of community work, um, be it like I work for Nationwide, and that company is known for extensive giving back to the community in whatever form. It could be like donations, hunger relief. If you're talking about Nationwide charitable, Nationwide children's hospital for cancer, so it doesn't stop. So that's where I got a pull. I felt this is what is my extended part. This is my extension, and I got myself into volunteering for there, and currently I am doing that.
It's awesome because I feel it's like a tradition in your family, and your grandmom at that moment she was helping women, and it's basically I should say she was helping out for women empowerment. She was working at that time, and education is such a thing. She was doing wonderful job. She must be getting so many blessings, making life of so many people. That's great, and I'm
Yep.
so happy that you have followed her steps and you're working on all those things. That it's really very nice.
She was like a light. She gave you that enlightenment to do something different. You are in this life, just one life. Do something different. Just don't live for yourself. Try to see if you can bring a smile on somebody's face. So that was some those words still are there, somewhere behind, and it keeps me going. So women are the pillar of the society. A
So
woman
true.
nurtures a child. Upbringing of the child is taken care by a woman. So if you do not put these two people, a woman and a child, educate and give them, empower them, where is the society going to head? That's where you have these two people in place, your society automatically falls in place and it develops leaps and bounds.
Of
That's
course, yes. So how do you feel like you have already working on this, helping people, working for the community, but after being crowned, what is the difference you feel within yourself? Like, what do you think that more responsibility or how you're feeling?
Yeah, it is both, because when I entered the pageant, my main aim was to reach to a larger audience of what one can do. See, I'm not somebody who's like a CEO of a company or where I can do a lot of charitables. I'm just a normal person. If I can get myself involved in so many activities, to just bring a difference, even if another person follows me or even just says, if she can do it, I also can do. Somewhere within back, they're holding back saying that, no, koi to kare. But if I could bring a change or change somebody's thoughts just by my deeds, I would say I have pretty much successful or achieved my goals. So that was my main intention, to reach to a larger audience, tell them that well, if I'm also involved in the trafficked women,
Okay.
their rehabilitation service also, because that is unspoken or untouched area by many, because
Mm-hmm.
everyone looks into educating a child or donations.
Okay.
But this is a very dark side of women where, once you're trafficked, you are lost in a big hole. No one knows where you are, who you are, and how to get you out. So once I spoke to these ladies of what abusive life they had, you realize how lucky you are. What is that you're having, and what they do not have. The smallest of happiness, a small smile they don't have on their face because they feel their life is worthless. So all those things bring you inner completeness, that you're doing something for somebody who needs you the most. Kind of be a voice for the voiceless people. So
Very
that
true.
satisfaction is what I got. Yeah.
That's great to know, and I see a great bonding between your sisters over there. Like you all are so much connected and looking forward to work for upcoming next pageant, and you're supporting your state director. That's great, actually, you know. It
Yes,
is so nice. And I really love that the networking, the bondness, because I feel togetherness is happiness and you can do wonders, you know.
yes,
Yes.
yes. Finally helping one another because this is a good cause. You're empowering, letting other women come forward because they're holding themselves back. So empowering any woman or bringing them forward from their inner cocoon feeling as of now, I'm fine, will will basically bloom into a much sophisticated, much completer woman once they come forward and voice their opinion. Yeah, that's what I feel.
So what do you feel like your friends treat you something different? Like after being crowned, they think you're like something special. She has something extra than what we don't have. It must be inspiring that okay, we can also do that. If Roshna can, why not we? It must be so inspiring for the women over there, right?
Yes, that is because once I took a leap to take part to participate in the pageant and I won it, they were like, Roshna, you did it. I know you had it somewhere within you that
Oh,
you have to participate, do something, and go head on and say, "I'm going head on. Forget about the results, but I'll give it my best."
no,
So once
awesome.
I won, of course, they did look at me in a different angle that you did it, like you took the challenge head on, and I'm challenging them, saying that it's your turn and you have to come forward.
Yes,
Yes,
of
it
course.
feels special. You feel that you had a dream and the dream has come true.
Yes, nowadays I feel media is so strong that people really come to know about our winners, and because all our winners are like basically like celebrities. That what I feel, because you people are doing great job in your areas and doing so much for the community, and I really want that world should know about you all. You're the great work you all are doing, and it should be appreciated. You know, that's what I feel. And I like your grandmom. You know, at that moment there was not that much of awareness, but now times have changed.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yes.
So
Uh,
now you are covering, I should say, the journey from kitchen to the ramp. That's what it
yes.
is all about. Yes, of course.
It's it's only time that will. It won't happen overnight. It
Yeah.
will sometime. See, in my for me after marriage, I'm like Mrs. Bharat. After marriage, I got into. I wanted to do when I was a miss, but didn't happen that time. But it happened now. So yes, time is something that's not in our hand, and things will happen when the time is right.
So true. I totally agree with you. And let's have some rapid fire round now. You're ready for that?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Okay, tell me, who is your idol?
Shushmita Sen.
Why?
Because she has been recognized for her philanthropy recently for social justice,
Uh-huh.
and of course looks forward to empowering girl child, educating girl child, and she's also adopted to kids. And her I Am Foundation charitable organization, it's totally in giving, which
Yes.
is what is an extension of me. So that's some way, she's close to what I'm doing. Yes,
Yes.
right.
Okay, your favorite shopping places.
Macy's, Tommy Hilfiger, JC Penney, and off late it's
You have a
Amazon.
long list, huh?
And off
You
Amazon
love to
is
shop.
sometimes
Okay, tell me one thing that annoys you.
procrastination.
Hmm.
I don't like putting things forward. Like if I have to get things done, it's either now because I know I put forward and it's just going to pile up and it's going to be a mountain.
Yes, I believe it. Believe in today, tomorrow never comes. Yes.
That's
What's your favorite hobby?
cooking because
Oh,
that
really?
relaxes me. Yes, because that's the time when I get creative and I can do whatever I want.
Wow. Your favorite summer activity?
Swimming, if not swimming, it'll be traveling because I love traveling, meeting people, going to places. I just love trying different cuisines. So yes, that's my.
Fantastic. Okay, one thing you you own, you wish you didn't have.
I don't think I have anything that I wish I don't have because pretty much what I have is close to me. So
Hmm.
I would say none.
Okay. Okay, where would you go if you were invisible for an hour?
I would do pranks on my boss and on my people, especially whom I want to do. I'm going to aim them.
How are you gonna feel if one day you go back home and you see Deepika Padukone waiting for you in your living room?
Oh God! First, I'll be like, "Is that true?" And yes, that's going to be a again dream come true. Meeting these people in my living room, something that's impossible. Yes, that I'll
You never know.
okay.
All right,
Let's.
Roshna. So before we end this show, any message for our viewers?
I feel very enlightened after I met you guys. You all brought me a level up. I was at the state level and I participated at the national level. It was a wonderful, wonderful experience. To all my viewers, I would say I have participated in two pageants, wonderful experience, and I'm heading to participate for the next pageant that is the South Asia. So I would tell all my viewers to come forward and participate because hear it from me. It's a wonderful experience, something that you'll open up and you will feel you're not just the same 9 to 5 working and taking care of your kids, woman, but you have changed, you have moved forward, and you are an individual by yourself. So this is a message I'll send to all the women to come forward and participate and show what you are other than the 9 to 5 and a mom.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being part of the show, Roshna. Thank you.
Thank you. It was my pleasure. Thanks a lot.